Okay, Brother R.A. on the fly, just trying to make some more content and convey to my satisfaction things never said. And I'll begin with reading Friendship 310. Those truly linked don't need correspondence. When they meet again after many years apart, their friendship is as true as ever. So, are you true to yourself? Do you have that integrity? Do you feel good to be with you? You see how I'm leaning and I'm uncomfortable and not relaxed? But do you get rooted, grounded, and centered in who you are? Me, myself, and I. And do you sing love songs to yourself? So, let me finish the Tao. In the distant past, there was once a young and wealthy statesman who was on a diplomatic mission. Pausing by a river at night, he heard the haunting sounds of a lute. A passionate musician himself, he took up his own lute and eventually found a goat herd sitting on an old ruin. In those days, an aristocrat would not associate with a commoner. But the two men struck up a friendship through their music. Their playing was as soothed and natural as flowing water. Once a year, the ambassador and the goat herder would renew their friendship. Though they had the chance to play their music with others during the rest of the year, each man declared that he had found his true counterpart. The ambassador tried for many years to lift the goat herd out of his poverty. But his friendship steadfastly refused. He did not want to pollute their friendship with money. Years later, when the ambassador was gray-haired, he went to the appointed spot, but his friend was not there. He tried to play alone, but his melody was forlorn. Finally, someone came to tell him that his friend had starved to death during a recent famine. This news made the ambassador despondent. He was caught in the irony of knowing that he had the money to save his friend, and yet He understood the man's values as well. In sorrow, the ambassador broke his lute. With my friend gone from the world, who will I play my music for? True friendship is a rare harmony. Harmony and strength. Are you harmonic within yourself? Me, myself, and I. And what eyes do you see with? How much time? 6 minutes in. Just go ahead and read Smallness. 311. I don't like that shot. Let me change my position. I need my head in the upper third. The connotations as a meteorologist or a spiritualist or whatever you want to call this nigga shit, I think outside the box. But 311. Three and 2 ones, parallel lines, up and down, and horizontal is equal. 3, smallness. You may be capable of great things, but life consists of small things. Big things seldom come along. One should know the small as well as the big. We may all yearn to make lasting achievements and to be heroes. But life seldom affords us the opportunities to do so. Most of our days consist of small things. The uneventful meditations, the ordinary cooking of meals, the banal trips to work, the quiet scratching in the garden. And it is from those small things that the larger events of life are composed. We rarely have the occasion to make grand gestures. The champion gymnast's greatest movement is but an hour out of an entire lifetime. Spiritual gymnastics. The work of great artists are viewed for very short time. The master musician's best composition is but one work in a sea of musical tones. if we want to be successful, it is the small things that we should pay attention to. Okay, that means hurry up. We must not fall into the trap of waiting so long for the big things that we let numerous small chances slip right by us. People who do this are always waiting for life to be perfect. They complain that fate is against them, that the world does not recognize their greatness. If they would lower their sights, they would see all the beautiful opportunities swirling at their feet. If they would humble themselves enough to bend down, they could scoop untold treasures up into their hands. 311, Smallness, out of Dang Ming Dao Daily Meditation. I definitely have to make reference to the black women that are helping me relearn. I got the handbook, I'm getting my textbook, it's coming. And this sister here, I have all my notes telling me, get off the air. Alright, so I definitely wish to pay homage to black women that are helping this black man understand what it means to be post-traumatic, a slave. Am I passing on the legacy of self-hate and no self-esteem and self-emptiness? Now, which way do you interpret emptiness? Emptiness is tapping into the void of nothingness, or emptiness is, oh, I'm scatterbrained, I'm all over the place, I'm not worth nothing, I'm just gonna work for dead slaveholders and value what I'm told to value. No, I can't see myself as God. I'm not a divine. I just got to serve Jesus Christ. I'm just putting it out there. Here's a book. How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. Are we allowing ourselves to continue to remain undeveloped? Breaking Rank, Norm Samper, he talked about, oh, it's just a misdemeanor for a cop killing. But do we have the notion, the imagination, the mindset to say, I really matter? And I'm not going to deal with trading dead slaveholders for my time nor my mind. And this specifically to black men, fathers in nature, the original, dominant. I know I wouldn't expect this teaching from Harvard, MIT, or Skip the Facts, or out west. I'm gone, but thank you. I've been your host, Brother R.A. That's all I had to say. Spiritual pornographer.